video, I am going to explain Newton's first law. Every body continues to be in a state of rest or of uniform motion unless compelled by an external force. So this is Newton's first law. Suppose a book is kept on a table. Book will not move unless somebody applies a force. To understand Newton's first law, we should have an idea of inertia, inability of a body to change its state by itself, or inability of a body to change its state of rest or of uniform motion is known as inertia. Depending upon the circumstances, there are three types of inertia. First one is inertia of rest. Let us try to understand what is inertia of rest. A jeep is at rest. It suddenly starts moving. A passenger in the jeep will experience a backward push. The passenger was at rest. When jeep starts moving, passenger will continue to be in a state of rest. That is why a passenger is experiencing a force in the backward direction. So this was called inertia of rest. Second one is inertia of motion. Suppose the jeep is in motion, then driver is applying the brake, then the passenger will experience a force in the forward direction, a push in the forward direction. The reason, he was in the moving condition, so he will continue in the state of motion. That is why he is experiencing a force in the forward direction. So this is what's called inertia of motion. Next, inertia of direction. A stone is going in a circular path. Then this string will exert a force which is directed towards its center. That is what's called a centripetal force. So if a body is to go in a circular path, a force is needed, because without a force it cannot change its direction. Suppose the string is cut, then it will not be able to go in a circular path. It will go along the tangent. Suppose when it is here, the string is cut, then the stone will go in the tangentially. It will go in this direction. So without a force, it cannot change its direction. So this is what's called the inertia of direction. So there are inertias are three types: inertia of rest, inertia of motion, inertia of direction. So inertia means the inability of a body to change its state of rest or of motion by itself. Then when we say a body is at rest or in motion, it will have sense and meaning if you specify with respect to a frame of reference. Then in physics there are two types of frames of reference: inertial frames of reference and non-inertial frames of reference. So first let us see inertial frame of reference. If no force is acting on a body, it moves with the constant velocity, or it remains at rest when viewed from an inertial frame of reference. Now let us try to understand what is an inertial frame of reference. How do we know whether force is acting on a body or not? All the objects on the surface of Earth experience gravitational force. So objects are not free from forces. But objects in deep space are free from any force. But it is practically impossible to reach there. but for all our practical purposes, we can consider Earth to be an inertial frame of reference. So, now you consider an object kept on a table. Now there is a force acting in the downward direction, that is a gravitational force, and there is a force acting in the upward direction, normal force. Then net force is 0. But Newton's law deals with objects which are free from forces, not a zero net force. So you consider only the horizontal motion. Now you consider a jeep moving with a constant velocity with respect to the ground. So the ground can be considered as an inertial frame of reference. A man is standing here. He is at rest in this inertial frame of reference. In this inertial frame of reference, the man is at rest. Then this jeep is moving with a constant velocity. Then for a person inside the jeep, the person who is at rest in the inertial frame is in motion, is moving with a constant velocity. So jeep also can be considered as an inertial frame of reference. All the inertial frames of reference are moving with constant relative velocity to each other. They are moving with a constant velocity. So all the unaccelerated frames of reference are known as inertial frames of reference. Accelerated frames of reference are known as non-inertial frames. Now suppose the jeep is accelerated, its velocity increases, or then an object kept inside will experience a acceleration in the backward direction. When here there is an acceleration in this direction, box will experience a acceleration that side. That means body is accelerated without any force. So it is against Newton's law. So Newton's law is not applicable. Then the frame of reference is known as non-inertial frames. So accelerated frames of reference are known as non-inertial frames of reference. Earth is undergoing rotational motion and orbital motion. In that case, it cannot be considered as an inertial frame of reference. But when we consider the time taken by an object thrown vertically upwards, or the time period of a simple pendulum, the effect of rotation and revolution is negligible. So Earth can be considered as a inertial frames of reference. But when we consider the motion of satellites, winds, its effect cannot be neglected. So Earth, in that case, Earth cannot be considered as an inertial frame of reference. But most of our practical purposes, Earth can be considered as an inertial frames of reference.